It's a philosophy based upon anger, raw, grit emotions. It's something that people should understand, that you do not just get to go through life being nice. You do not just get to go through life acting like you should act. There are only two things that make people really, really honestly say what they mean. Anger is one of those things. When you're angry, you will say everything that you want to say.
Says you've been holding it in for a long time.
And when you are drunk, you will do the exact same thing. I do not think that getting drunk is the right way to figure out your problems. But what I do know is that you only actually become honest when you're really pissed off.
You let your guard down when you are drunk and you're conversating that kind of thing. Do you agree?
Depending, I think occasionally you bring your guard up more when you're drunk.
Like
You want to win. Drunk or angry are the only two ways that people really say what they mean. Drunk relieves all inhibitions. It is not the healthy way, but it is the way. I've studied this from a personal level for the last 36 years. Okay? And actually taken part in both sides of both drunk and angry for the last 20 years anyway.
You are a wise person to speak on.
So what I'm telling you is people only speak honestly when drunk or angry. So why not form a group of people who would like to say what the hell they want to say, either drunk or angry, whatever makes them feel happy, and then you would have a group of real people instead of all this faking, fronting bullshit that you see in every church in America. Instead of everything that you see of people saying, oh, well, let's do this, and then they go and do the exact opposite when nobody's looking. There's a fine line between Saturday night and Sunday morning. Drunk or angry are the only two ways that people experience and spill out raw emotion.
Today they're eating waffle tacos, tomorrow
So why can we not form a group of people who are willing to get both drunk and angry? I mean, we're amongst sinners. I mean, there's tax collectors, there's the evil people of the world all around us. So why do we not bring them in? Is that not who Jesus ministered to?
I have a question that I feel you're an awesome, knowledgeable person to ask this. I think you're a good person to answer this question for me. Okay.
It's more than a guy
How do you feel about
if anything ever happens during the shift, that they're always going to be there to have my back.
day? Do you think that the person who is drunk and let out their true feelings about whatever should be held to that the next day they're sober? Or do you think that they should be able to say that I'm so sorry I was drunk, I didn't mean that? How do you feel about that?
Why would you say something when you're either drunk or angry that you do not mean? That is the whole point of. That is the entire point of this entire situation. What I'm trying to tell you is that you only are honest with yourself or with other people when you are drunk or angry.
I agree. But do you think
You
they
will-
should get out of jail free
For
card
what?
Dude,
For
I'm
being
so
honest?
Sorry.
For-
No,
Oh, I'm
because
sorry I was
why did-
honest. I'm sorry I told
No.
you I hated you and you're a horrible person. Oh,
No.
maybe I should get out of jail free because I said what I really mean. No, I do not think there should be a get out of jail free card. I think that there should only be drunk and angry people, and then everyone would be honest with one another. Am I right or wrong?
Well, I
Really?
lean towards right.
Never find why you
But
didn't come to jail?
what if the next day the person who was drunk and being local regrets something, or they said something they kind of wish that they hadn't let
So
out?
your question is about what if there is a regret for being drunk?
No, regret for them saying stuff they wish they would have kept to themselves, even though honestly it was the truth.
Okay, I've not done my physical studies enough, but what I believe to be the truth and what I've been told my entire life is that when a person is drunk, they say what they mean.
I believe that.
They say the
always
honest fact
thought that.
of what they feel. So my opinion is, it don't matter about no take backs the next day because what you did was finally got real yesterday evening. So yeah.
Like, you're not get, if they say this, I was talking out of my head, you honestly, in your head, are not going to believe that. You may say, oh, okay, that's cool, I'm not worried about it. But in your head, you're going to know, maybe they said
Yeah,
every
let
damn
me-
sentence they've been trying to
Let me
say.
explain to you what I'm saying. Anger and drunkenness. Those are the two emotions that make things happen. Those are the two emotions that don't hide shit under rocks. Those are the two emotions that allow people to get real with each other.
Let
You
everything
get,
out.
if I
get
get
it out
real
there.
angry with you, you're going to see everything that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If I get real drunk, I'm really liable to tell you whether I should have or shouldn't have, whatever. So, angry or drunk, those are the ways that we're going to repair this world, is we're going to convince everyone to be either angry or drunk.
Okay. I personally kind of don't. Well, I can sit them in the anger, but not the drunk, because there's not that often that I drink enough to put my inhibitions down.
Well, you should drink
and
more.
Release.
Or you
things
should drink
that
more.
things.
You know? Drink more.
Yeah, but there have been times when
I mean, you cannot speak what you really mean unless you are completely intoxicated or really pissed off, which is kind of the whole bearing of what I'm saying here is drunk or angry. That's the only way you can really do it. You've got to get mad at somebody enough to actually say what you mean, or drunk enough to actually say what you mean. Otherwise, humans, and more specifically Americans, are actually kind of pussies, and we will say whatever we're supposed to say and act like we're friends with everybody and act like everything's okay because it's what we're supposed to do. But get any one of them human Americans drunk, and I bet you that they change up their little game plan there, and that they start telling the truth. Get any of them really pissed off, have sex with any of their girlfriends, they're changing up that game plan. Bet they're not happy no more. Bet they're going to get real serious and real honest real quick.
What about when the person who's hearing this stuff is dead sober? And you gotta take into account that that sober person who's getting to hear everything from the drunk person could seriously be hurt. And then
Pain is a part of life. Essentially, what you have to deal with here is what I am offering to you is the ability to find the reality of every person, to peel those onion shells off of everyone, and get down to the point to where you have nothing to hide and everybody can see what you really are. And there's only two ways you can do that: angry or drunk.
I think that that's